Alright, what's going on, people? Ring Roadmap here, and today I want to talk about a disease that a lot of fighters have, even from the beginning stages to the advanced stages of boxing. You know, it's not a disease as in, oh, they have a health problem or nothing like that. It's more of a mental disease wherein they want to learn many things at once. And my solution to this is to always have a security clearance before moving on to another skill or another move that you want to tackle. Okay, and it's the coach's job to do this. It's the coach's job to tell his fighters, look, I know you want to learn this particular skill, but you have to learn this first. And if the coach fails to do that, then, you know, the fighter is gonna try to pull out some shit that doesn't really work, and he's gonna do it wrong, and he's gonna pay for it eventually. So my solution to this again is to have a security clearance before moving on to a new skill or moving on to a new move or working on a new combo or whatever you do. So I'm gonna give you guys some examples on some prerequisites to a particular move. Okay, so for example, if you are looking, or if a fighter wants to learn the hands down jab, right? Meaning the jab from the waist down. This is the most basic one. If a fighter wants to learn this, okay, he has to learn how to throw the jab first from the high guard position or from the hands up position. You know, it doesn't always have to be right here. It can be right here too. It can be on shoulder level. But he has to learn this first. And the reason why is because this particular type of jab will teach you that retraction, or will teach you that snap, where your jab automatically pulls itself back. If you throw it from the hips, you don't have that element, right? There's no home base. You flick it, it just goes wherever it wants to go. If you start with the hands up, it has a home base. It has a place to go to after it's done landing. So if you want to learn the waist down kind of jab, you have to learn the hands up jab first. I truly believe this. This is one example, okay? You have to learn this first. Okay? You have to learn that. Another example that I got is the body shot. If you want to learn the liver shot, in my opinion, you need to learn the short liver shot first, where you basically have a stabbing motion. So it looks like this, okay? So from the other side, right? And the reason why I want you to do that is because you want to learn that shoulder pop, okay? And I want to give a credit to JT Van V for coming up with this term, is the shoulder pop. Basically, it's the pop of the shoulder that stops it halfway, that stops the punch halfway. That's why if you look at fighters like Golovkin, whenever he knocks his opponent down, he stops halfway. You know, he doesn't go all the way through. He has that ability to stop it halfway. You know, so if he knocks his opponent down with a right hook, and then he wants to follow up with the left hook, but the guy's already down, he can stop it halfway. It's that shoulder pop that enables him to do that. So that's another thing. You want to learn the long left hook to the body, like this. You have to learn to throw it short first and stab it. Okay? And the best way to do that is, if you're sparring, you have to take your lead foot here, take it forward, bam, okay, just stab it. And that's how you do that. So those are just a few examples. There are a lot more that, you know, it can go from one punch, can go to a combination. I don't believe in learning the Philly shell unless you learn to step back properly. That's another example. I don't believe in going hands down until you finally have your footwork down. You know how to step back, right? You know how to gallop back. This is the only time you can go hands down, really. You know how to go in and out. You know how to move side to side. This is the only time I will warrant a guy to go hands down. If you don't know how to do this yet, don't go hands down. It's pretty simple, right? So those are some prerequisites to learning a new skill or learning a particular move. Definitely apply that in your own training, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.